okurwa omwaka gw'2012 egombora ya Biguli niyo yabaire ryegombora erakirayo okuburwa amaizi mu Kamwenge district. We are sharing water with frogs. It was really terrible. Waterborne diseases was too much in Biguli sub-county. Even due to a longer distance, some women were being raped while fetching water in the ponds. So that was the situation for the communities of Biguli sub-county.
Yeah, that time, basically, the average for the district was still low, about 64%. But again, for the sub-county of Biguli, at that time was 23%.
Water for People has a memorandum of understanding with the Ministry of Water and Environment, which is the main ministry that we coordinate with when it comes to issues of water supply services. And so we follow the design, build and sustain model, where for design, we follow the design manual of the Ministry of Water and Environment. We do present our designs to the design committee of the Ministry of Water and Environment for their review and subsequent approval or recommendation for changes, again in line with the design manual.
Before we go into design, first, we have something called the district investment plan. Now, the district investment plan shows you the gap in the sub-county in terms of water, because you're looking at both the point sources and the pipe system. Now, we have district investment plan review meetings where we sit together with the district, with the partners working in the district.
So there we are able to identify the areas that are unserved. We're able to identify funding that is coming from the different implementing partners into the district. We're able to identify the gaps that are required to ensure the district reaches everyone, with the sustainable water services. And then we are able to tell how much time we need with that sustainable funding to reach everyone with wash services that is sustainable.
We do a lot of this involvement of the political leadership and the local governments, both even at higher local government, where we try to make sure that we communicate messages to the population and they are part and parcel of the process implementation.
We work with contractors that are known in the sector, but that also are approved of a PPDA system.
So the moment we sign contract with a consultant, the first thing we do is an introductory meeting. Together, we take the consultant to the district, then the district team together with the consultant, we introduce the design team to the sub-counties we are going to.
Water for People began with earmarking where we could drill. Then after they have marked where to drill, then it was a role of the sub-county local government to go sensitize, mobilize the communities, to tell them the importance of safe water. And then another role was to secure land agreements from our communities.
After obtaining land, resolving all the land queries that were there, then knowing the level of sanitation and the community need to get the water was on high demand, then the design and implementation began.
Briefly, what happened is that communities, entire community, the schools and the healthcare facilities all received services. And that now meant that we've moved from 23% to 95% to 100.
It normally takes us close to 12 months to complete a piped water system, having all the components set and water flowing, of which case we then hand over to the utility that has a gazette in the area. So the utilities that we work with are government utilities. We work with National Water and Sewerage Corporation, and then we also work with the Midwestern Umbrella of Water and Sanitation. Those are government utilities. They are area service providers, and normally whoever has the gazette, in case we construct a system in an area where they are, we hand over to them.
We have worked through with Water for People right from inception, when these water supply systems preliminaries were being done, or what we would call the needs assessment within the communities, designing these water supply systems, constructing them, and then the major part where now we have been in the driving seat, which has been the operation and maintenance of these water supply systems.
So our role is to ensure that these systems that were constructed continue serving the purpose.
When these systems are implemented, the Water Office is still involved in supervision, involved in monitoring, site meetings, also software activities that go alongside construction of infrastructure. And even when they are handed over, the involvement of the Water Office is still very prominent.
Then when the system finally is finished and ready for handover, we always have these customer meetings. We go around sensitizing customers, the model of work, how National Water is going to work, what National Water is going to offer. And among this is about, we always tell them about the tariff, the modes of payment, how are they going to pay their bills, how are we going to bill them, the billing cycle. We also tell them where to pay their bills.
Actually, the most important message is people have to pay for the water service, not necessarily pay for the water, but to pay for the water service.
Kandi hati tukora hati no kureba ngo twakwatagana n'abaku governance bwaho kureba ngo amiza gatahwa yunseze kubazinanchere bija kushoroza akasente kabe karo kandi kurango waza kutamiza hajera akasente kiyata kugira ngo maintaining system.
The strategies for sustainability included training us, the stakeholders, telling us earlier that the project is about to leave. We should prepare our communities to see how they can go on maintaining the systems. Then there was training of hand pump mechanics, the local hand pump mechanics.
Nyogagira nko kugategana nyine simuzabebembezi nimbatera bizabagankorra bwangu.
The unique aspect of the DBS model comes in during the sustainability aspect, because the other models are like design, build, and handover. There are those who design, build, and operate the systems themselves. We normally conduct a community scorecard, and in the community scorecard meetings, we ensure we get customer feedback. Can be the social feedback, maybe on how the utility staff are relating with them. Could be on issues of tariff, if they have questions to do with tariff. Could be issues of understanding how the meter is read, and something like that. Yeah, so when we get their feedback, we try to integrate into our system. We work closely with the utilities to see where we can support the utilities. We also carry out innovation aspects to improve functionality, basing on the monthly key performance indicators that these utilities give us.
Basically, I want to thank the Water for People. For the time they've been around, we have received over 3,000 accounts, and that's put on National Water Grid. How we have been working with Water for People, they are not giving us these accounts and they will go away. They keep around monitoring the performance of those accounts with us, and always guide us where need arises, such that they are sustainable.
My call would be, let's strengthen the systems. Let's work with hand pump mechanics associations. If there are area service providers coming into play, let's work with, the district authorities, the district councils for sustainable water supply services.